On a lighter note, you were just talking about this before, but since you've been on our show, and it's only been for a couple of minutes, Prime Minister, we've received a phone call here from arguably Australia's greatest ever basketballer. Andrew Gaze is on the line. Good morning, Gazy.
Good morning there, Fitzy. Yes, just wanted to call up and just if I could have a chat to the Prime Minister just ever so briefly, because there's a lot of important issues going on around the world, and we wish you all the very best with some of those negotiations. But on the internet over the weekend, I tell you what, basketball is the most participated sport in this country as far as participation is concerned. To see some of the shooting action that the Prime Minister had in his little exhibition there at one of the venues, I mean, there was no arc, there was no leg bend, there was a whole lot going wrong with that particular shot. And I just wanted to offer my services to the great man.
Well, Andrew, thank you. Thank you. Clearly, I do need a coach. But you know, the funny thing is, that everyone says to says about politicians, they're so scripted, they're so risk averse, they never,
so bad at
they're
sport.
to try and do anything. And because the reality is that if you give most people a basketball, they're going to miss the hoop, right?
Yeah. Come on, Gazy.
Well, not you, Andrew, not you. But you give most 62-year-old politicians a basketball and not miss the hoop. But still, you may as well have a go.
Yeah.
So I'm all, I'm happy to have a go.
Gazy, you got to get him out to the Sydney Kings one night, Prime Minister. Do you want to go see the Kings play if you get a spare night out?
Yes, that's what we need.
That'd be good if I get a spare night. But it is. Hey, Andrew. Gazy, is Gazy still there?
Yeah, he's still there.
Oh,
Yeah,
brilliant.
Andrew, it's a very. I got to say, I was so pumped up, excited by the enthusiasm of all of those kids at that Williston Basketball Centre I went to in Perth with Ben Morton. It was. You can see it is just so popular. Did you say it's the most popular participation sport in Australia? Is that right?
I might have been stretching an imagination just ever so slightly there, but its participation rates are certainly the envy of most other sports. And we unfortunately are very honest with our registration numbers, unlike some of these other sports. So I'd like to think that it is the most participated. But we need a few more venues, and no doubt about it, we'll be able to lay claim.
Well, I'm getting lots of help. Joe Inglis has tweeted me offering support. So. I'm clearly, it is, this is very, it's also very touching to show everyone says that people are very hard on politicians, but there you see.
Well, there you go.
The great Australian basketballers are reaching out. They're filled with compassion.